Hello everyone and welcome to Gierok Farms. It is day number 3 of chopping first crop hay silage here on the dairy farm. Yesterday we had a very big day. We did over 20 some acres. This morning here we're off to an early start. Owen and my mother are finishing up with morning chores and milking. Dad, he's already up on the hill with the rake. Mason and I are down here in the yard. The chopper is prepped and ready, and now we're looking after our chopper boxes because we got a little bit of time. We want the dew to come off, but I expect shortly here we'll be going full bore. Chopper has left the yard. We are going to start in, get some hay chopped. Plan is starting off here, he's going to do some of the messing around pieces that he came up here to rake. I think I'm going to take advantage of the extra time and go rake the back cut on the field above our calf barn, that nice long one. And then once he gets more off, then we can go into the center of that one and double some of it up as well. He can really move fast once he gets on some of these long rows like these. get merged together, make it a bit easier on the chopper. Okay, I'm gonna stop raking now for a while. He's got quite a bit in front of him now that's raked. I imagine in another hour or so we'll have to rake more of that field that I did the back cut on, but we'll let him take a couple rows off of it first. We hate to double it up too much, especially this year, being we're harvesting a bit later, and the yield is very well because it's been a good spring for growing grasses and alfalfa. The tonnage is there. It's a heck of a windrow when you double it, especially in like waterways. And then if that windrow gets too big, then it starts plugging up the chopper and he can't move as fast. So you got to find that fine line of where you can make it efficient as possible for the chopper to where he doesn't have to turn around as much, but you also don't want him having to bog down all the time because the windrow is too big. Update, we've been hauling loads pretty steady, Mason and I, and Owen, he is now in the rotation. So he's down in the yard right now, packing the pile, running that 1066, doing a great job. Shortly here, I'll have him come up here and rake the center of this. While I'm waiting for that chopper to take that back cut, that outer round, I'm gonna hop on the rake and double up a couple windrows and see how it is. That'll help us decide if we want Owen to come up here and rake, so that way I can see how heavy and how tough it is, if it's something the chopper can handle. For sure the center rows, but maybe some of the long rows we'll leave. Update, Owen is raking now, and I'm back to hauling loads. He's gonna finish raking this field, and then he's gonna move on to one of our farthest away fields. For sure gonna do the back cut there, if not rake the entire thing, depending on how heavy it is over there and how fast it's drying. Dad sticks to his original plan. He's gonna finish chopping these outside rounds and the back cut on this field, and then leave the center for later. Then we're gonna go mess around on that field on the back end of the farm along with the meadow, so that if it does get late on us and we have issues, then we can have some of the nicer going stuff for the end of the day. Things have been going really well. Things have been moving nice. It's been a really nice day so far. And on a positive note, I wanted to take the time to remind you guys, if you haven't already, to subscribe. It keeps you up to date with when we're posting, especially if you hit the bell, the notification bell. That way you won't miss any videos we post. We post 3 days a week. We post Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays as of right now. And if you enjoy the videos, if you enjoy watching them, give it a like. That helps us out a lot. And share it with your friends. We'd really appreciate that. So, but that's enough of that. Let's get back to farming. Things have been moving along really well. We are now on the fields towards the backmost point of the farm, back where we did that fence slash farm improvement project back there this late winter, early spring. And it's turning out real nice. It's blending real nice into the landscape, and the grass is coming back real strong, and it was a good year to do that. So now we have a little bit more travel time, so hopefully we're able to keep up to them. Owen's probably going to rake that entire field back there. This is where having two guys hauling, or for sure one guy hauling and one guy on the pile, really pays off. This is where it would almost be nice to have another tractor and wagon, just to ensure that we're not making the chopper wait at all. But we'll get it done, even if the chopper does have to wait a little in between loads. It's a good example of how much farther of a trip it is. Normally we're meeting down there by the pile or in the yard when we're in the middle of the farm, and now we're meeting on the road. Load number 3 coming off this upper field in the back of the farm here. Oh, and he has moved with the rake to the lower field. It's a bit bigger than that upper field. Maybe another 2 loads in that that upper field should be done. So we're we're clipping right along. It'll be nice to get these fields done on the far end of the farm and just have to worry about the meadow and the rest of that field above the calf barn out there in the distance later in the day. In case this video was getting a little long, I'm going to end it off here. So this will be part 1 of day number 3 for chopping hay silage. Thank you all for sticking to the end. Make sure to leave plenty of comments down below what it's like in your neck of the woods, how farmers are coming along with first crop or crops in general. I'd be interested to hear about it. We're filming this on June 10th, by the way. Thank you all for the support. Make sure to stay tuned for part number 2, and we will see you all next time.